What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Congratulations to you old guys, you old brothers out there, born in the 90s, born in the 80s. You're old now. And at first, it took me some time to accept that I'm no longer an America's black youth as I was for many years. I'm now that bitter old guy who has become, well, my mother, my grandfather, my grandmother. I find myself hating new things. I find myself being less malleable to ideas, but I see things for what they are. You ever heard of old folks saying, I've been where you're trying to go? That's kind of where I'm at right now in my life. And I'm sure many of you people, 30 or 40, have been there. I want to talk about America's superstars. And of course, Tasha K went too far in attacking Cardi B. But some of the ideas that she was dealing with Cardi B, with some of the culture, should be talked about, because I'm in Uganda and I see it here all over Africa. When I'm here in Kenya, I'm there in Rwanda. You just see Cardi B is very popular, and Nicki Minaj both. And in this video, Cardi B is getting into, a BMW or a truck or something like that. She has a Birkin bag, and then you see her in the sandals with a struggle BBL. So people will be like, well, what is the problem with the BBL? There's something that's wrong with the BBL. I mean, a lot of women get BBLs. She paid for it. What's the problem? And you're right. There is really no problem with the BBL as long as the person can keep it healthy and not have an issue in surgery. But it is more or less the attitude that I see with ladies that have the BBL. You see a lot of ladies that have more revealing tattoos. You see the blonde weaves. And I mean, in kind of very sexual revealing wear, which that in itself is not a crime, or a crime on, we could even say, femininity, or a crime on humanity. I believe it is everything mentally that comes with that a lot of black men are dealing with, a lot of brothers are dealing with. And what we see for a lot of these ladies, they're not reading in between the lines. When they look at Cardi B or Nicki Minaj, who in themselves are extremely rich, extremely powerful, yet the people that they end up dealing with are not on their level. This is something that's very interesting because so many women want to deal with men that are making more than them. Then they look up to, as a role model, Cardi B, who has all the money in the world that she would want with the man that doesn't make as much as her, an Offset. Nicki Minaj is dating or married to Kenneth Petty. We all know Kenneth Petty's criminal record and what kind of man he is. But yet these are the role models that young women, not all, but you see so many young black women calling Cardi B Queen Cardi. You see this, and then you see, well, this is what she's focused on. Get a BBL. How many ladies do we have dying with BBLs? It's the attitude that Cardi B has towards Offset, or that Nicki Minaj has towards men, that is concerning a little bit. And I'm not talking about if this was something that was just one-off, if this was something that just happened a few times. She calls her husband a bitch. She publicly disrespects this man, okay? Publicly. Again, bonnet, fine. Weaves and sandals, want to do it? Fine. Want to know who's not going to put up with that if you're not Cardi B or Nicki Minaj? And even guys in the industry don't put up with it. That is any man that can replace you and you have that same vernacular towards a man or commentary, or if you have the same attitude. The whole attitude that comes with the BBLs, the blonde weaves, the city girl attitude, all of that leads to, you know what, I don't really feel like dealing with her like that. These are red flags. And so many women want to be like Cardi B. They want to be like Nicki Minaj. Want to know where that's going to get a lot of ladies? Unless you're very hardworking, unless you're very studious, unless you're very enterprising. I'm here to tell you, good luck on finding any man worth his weight in gold dealing with a lady like Cardi B in the private sector. Good luck. Okay? Cardi B has to be rich acting like that. Okay? Probably don't have a whole lot of skills, didn't get educated, complete phenomenal city girl attitude, Good luck on any man who has built himself up to be anything, will put up with that every day. Maybe once a week, depending on, well, what you do in the bedroom, maybe. And you see so many chicks fall into this. I was out the other day at a restaurant. A few of the folks from the African-American community here in Uganda, we went to a very popular restaurant here. And so there are two young ladies that came in the door. And so they came in, of course, one of them was completely stunning. I'm talking about if you had a welfare check, you would have cashed it and gave it to her. But then again, you know, hey, we got this sort of Cardi B, city girl vibe going on, right? So I told the guy, I'm like, hey man, you know, I see this chick over here. I think what I want to do is just test it out. Let me send her a bottle of red wine, okay? Just out of courtesy. So again, I saw that. Come to find out the chick was like a Muslim or something like that. She shouldn't even been drinking. So I sent the bottle over there. The bottle's like $27. It was kind of cheap out here. Girl comes over. You know, she's like, yeah, you know, thank you so much for that. Then I messaged her on my way out. She was go, oh, sorry to bother you, but can you pay the rest of my bill? And I'm gonna tell you this, like, this sort of entitlement comes from those chicks who listen to Cardi B, City Girl, Meg Thee Stallion, and you just couldn't help but just give a little bit once you saw it. The message I showed the person I was with, and we laughed a little bit. Of course, I didn't pay it, but there is no value for men when, I'm gonna say this, when ladies act similar to Cardi B or to Meg Thee Stallion. All of that results in loneliness, complete. You're talking about, you know, if you're a guy in the business sector, imagine, you know, you're a brother, you own a good business. Let me just put it to you as your woman. What would you think? You going to a business conference, some dude with braids, skinny jeans, or somebody sagging, gold chains on, a tank top, and you know, the guy is going into, like, you know, a meeting with you for some of your people you went to college with. You would be completely and utterly embarrassed, wouldn't you? Yes, you would. Anybody who takes on the kind of attitude that Cardi B has, and like, what do you even talk to the person about outside of something that's pretty much egregious? Like, what do you talk to them about? Where's their mind? What do your kids have if you have children by a person who is there mentally? You, God forbid, you break up or divorce. What will your daughter become? Cardi B has lyrics so egregious. She's afraid to even let her own kids listen to it. That's how bad it is. And you have people who are, God forbid, 9, 10 or whatever, they're listening to that crap. What are they going to become? I think we all know what they're going to become. The same thing with most celebrities. When they have kids, what do their kids become? Don't we know? Nothing. Problematic. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shady Jackson. Back at it again. Another episode of Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for you just heard the bell. We're out.